Come with me to host my first ever pop-up event. Guys, to think that I got made redundant at the start of the summer and literally 3 weeks later, I got accepted to host a pop-up at this cafe. Honestly, it only has to be God because I've been looking for a pop-up location for the longest time. Ideally, I want a regular pop-up location, and when I found out about this place, I reached out to them straight away. I actually reached out to them initially at the end of last year and I didn't hear anything back till about March, April time this year. They informed that unfortunately they don't have any available spots because they have other restaurants using their location as well. And when they eventually reached out to me about 2 months later to host my first event, I was so excited. I wasn't even free on the day they had available, but because I wanted to make this happen, I had to just make myself available. Of course, I trust in my product and my offerings, and I wanted to showcase that. And the dream is to open my own place at some point. I'm super excited for that. But for now, this is probably the best opportunity for me to just, share my food and my cooking to the city of Sheffield. They gave me a 2-hour slot from 12 to 2, and I needed to be there by 11 o'clock so I can set everything up ready to serve at 12 o'clock. For the menu, I decided to go with my usual jollof plate, which is jollof rice, chicken, plantain, and some coleslaw. I also had some meat pies, and of course, I'm not going to run any event without some puff puff because they are very popular. I also had a vegan and vegetarian option, which is basically the jollof plate, but instead of chicken, we had pepper tofu. I went for this menu because it's usually my street food menu. It's easy, it's popular, it's delicious, and the target market is for workers and students in town. So of course, this is the perfect lunch idea. As mentioned before, my target was to get to the location at 11 o'clock. So by 5 o'clock, I was up and I was ready to start cooking. As always, I did a lot of my prep the night before. So on the day, I'm just cooking and prepping everything for the event. Guys, even though I was cooking from 5 a.m. in the morning and I had to obviously start serving from 12, I was absolutely tired, but I was so motivated and so excited. And everything today was just working out so well. I had no chaos. Usually when I am running an event, that last hour when I'm packing everything and transporting everything is just so chaotic, but for some reason this event was just so easy. Everything was just working out smoothly, and before I knew it, I was at the location. This is the location, and by the way, I will be there again tomorrow, the 9th of October from 12 to 2, so come through. Once I got to the location, I just laid everything out ready to serve, and people started coming in from like 11:30, but we started serving at 12 o'clock, and honestly, I cannot believe the amount of people that turned up from my social media. I literally announced the pop-up the day before the actual event, and the amount of people that turned up, I'm just so grateful, man. Within an hour and a half, 95% of all the items were done, and half an hour later, everything was sold out. It was such a fantastic day. I had a blast. Thank you so much.